Hey everybody, my name is Derek Dutton, and this is my video for the second affirmative argument on the Syrian refugee debate. For this topic, I'm going to expand a little bit more on what Darisha Driver had to say, and hopefully add a little bit to it as well. I of course agree that we should continue to allow Syrian refugees into our country, and we have to do extensive background checks on these people to ensure that we aren't allowing any possible terrorists in. But I'm not sure if we should be letting less refugees in than we already are. Yes, the screening process should be tight, and we need to figure out ways to implement them into our society once they are here, but there are a lot of refugees needing our help, and we should take in as many as we can. The most important thing is that terrorist organizations could see this as an opportunity to get access here so they can attack us at home, and that has got to be avoided at all costs. Whatever the government has to do to make sure this won't happen should be done. That way, we can really just focus on helping these people out who are living in a war zone. When 4 million Syrian refugees running for their lives began pouring into Lebanon, Jordan, and Turkey in 2011, they overwhelmed their host countries. International relief agencies and other countries tried to help support the influx of refugees, but the pressure to house, provide adequate medical aid, sanitation, water, and electricity, much less employ or educate these refugees, crushed their hosts. The U.S. has spent $4.1 billion on humanitarian aid since the Syrian civil war began. But we need to do more than just send money. More and more refugees are in desperate need of a place to go. Innocent people are dying for no reason, and we have to do what we can to help them out. The U.S. has already taken in 70,000 refugees from around the world in each of the last 3 years, although fewer than 1,600 Syrians have been admitted since 2011. Only another 300 were expected by the end of 2015. Obama announced on September 10th that the U.S. would accept 10,000 Syrians in the 2016 fiscal year. There is a Syrian refugee resettlement agency that is preparing for the large number of Syrian refugees, and there's already an estimated 145,000 Syrian Americans living in the U.S. Officials said they will be trying to send refugees to live near their family and friends. The U.S. isn't the only country giving aid to these refugees by taking them in. Many European countries are helping out, and Germany is even expecting 800,000 refugees this year. While I am glad that we aren't expecting that many, I do agree with Darisha that we have to make these screenings really thorough for the public safety. I also think that we need to do our part in helping out these people because it would be wrong of us to let innocent people continue to be killed in horrible ways.